Abarth has established itself a really decent reputation here in the UK, creating hot hatches that are favoured by people who want a car with some real character. But like all things, we must move to an electrified age, which brings us to this. It's the new Abarth 500e, and it's an electric take on the usual Abarth recipe. Now, we've been granted an early look at this prototype version to just check out some of the things that this car has to offer when it goes on sale later this year. So let's get in and find out just what it's got to deliver. It's the design of the Abarth 500e which stands out so much. Now, this one in particular is a special edition Scorpionissima version, which is going to be limited, and that comes with some special tweaks such as the lines down the side and the wheels as well. This colour you will be able to get on the production version, though you will be able to change it out for a blue colour should you like something slightly less out there. Now, something really cool as well is this updated Abarth logo, which takes the Scorpion and then adds in a lightning bolt, obviously to reference the fact that it is electric. Now, what do you think of this colour? Would you go for this one or would you prefer a blue? Let us know in the comments section below, and please remember to subscribe to the Motors.co.uk YouTube channel while you're here. Now, obviously, the Abarth 500e hasn't got an easy time of things when it comes to competitors it's going up against. And one that springs to my mind is the Cupra Born. And that's an interior that I really like because of the way that it combines sporty elements with reasonable functionality. And I'd say, actually, it's pretty much the same in here. We've got some nice physical buttons for the heating and ventilation controls, which I really like because centering them in the 10.25-inch screen, as I've found on previous cars, does tend to make things a little bit more complicated. So having some physical controls there, at least for the rudimentary functions, is really, really good. Nice multi-function steering wheel. We've got Alcantara trim for a slightly sportier feel, which is what you tend to get in Abarth models. And the seating position feels slightly lower than you'd find in something like an Abarth 595, so the petrol version. And that's a thing that I've always found an issue to be with those cars. So sit a little bit lower in the car. Pedal spacing seems pretty good to me. And we've got some nice Scorpion logos on those pedals too. These seats are really nice too, and they're proper buckets with, again, those Scorpion logos. In fact, there are so many Scorpion logos, it's almost hard to list them all off in here. In terms of practicality though, really good. There's a nice deep bin down here, plenty of charge points down here. And there's actually a fold out cup holder down the bottom, which I think will be quite useful for when you're doing longer trips. Overall, I really like this cabin actually, and it feels nicely finished. And given that this is just a prototype for the time being, I think it shows really good things for the production version. As you can see, rear seat practicality isn't one of the Abarth 500e's strengths. The seat is where I'll be sitting. I'm around 5'11", and my knees are right up against the back of the seat, though I have actually got a decent amount of space for my feet, so that's actually a plus point. Headroom isn't the best, but I think if you're going to have kids back here, they're going to be just about comfortable, but taller passengers are definitely going to be feeling really snug here instead. As a contrast, I'd say that something like the Kia EV6 or the Corsa Electric are both going to be slightly more practical options, so if you are wanting more space from the back, then I'd look at those instead. Underneath the Abarth 500e, you'll find a 42 kilowatt-hour battery, and that's the same that you'd get from the Fiat 500e. And though no official claims have been made regarding the range that you get in this car, it should be slightly less than the 199 miles you'll get in the regular Fiat 500e. Also, performance is pretty on par with the petrol Abarths, and 0 to 60 should take around 7 seconds, which I think is pretty respectable for this type of car and this size of car too. But the one thing that the Abarth has up its sleeve is the special noise that it makes when you start it up. Now, obviously, everyone knows the noise that the regular petrol Abarth makes, and it's pretty ear-catching to say the least. So this one, to live up to that, has something very special, and we're going to show you it right now. So it's pretty loud from inside the cabin, but we'll go and have a quick look outside too. So you can see it's really, really loud. But Abarth have told us that you will actually be able to switch this off should you not want it. And there's scope to tune it too, so it might have different noises, but that will change when this car eventually reaches production. But as you can see, it's got a really, really amazing noise to it. But what do you think about it? Let us know in the comment section below. Obviously, we haven't been able to drive this car today, but this first look at the Abarth 500e has shown it to be a really exciting prospect in the EV segment, and one that's going to really stand out, not just because of its colour, but because of the character that it brings to the segment as a whole. Against cars like the Mini Electric, I think people are going to really like it, and it definitely offers something new and fresh. Definitely because of that sound, people are going to really flock towards it. If you like this car, if you like the look of it, let us know what you think of it in the comments section below, and please leave us a like if you have enjoyed this video as a whole. And since you're here, please remember to subscribe to the Motors.co.uk YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so you're notified every time we upload a new video.